يا بني إسرائيل اذكروا نعمتي التي أنعمت عليكم وأني فضلتكم على العالمين واتقوا يوما لا تجزي نفس عن نفس شيئا ولا يقبل منها شفاعة ولا يؤخذ منها عدل ولا هم ينصرون. Asiyat Saida from 5th Ruku to 14th Ruku of Surah Baqarah, and also the first two verses of 15th Ruku will need to be included. The 10 Rukus share two additional verses in which the total address is towards Bani Israel. However, there is a difference in this. The first Ruku is for invitation, accepting Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam a prophet of Allah. The other 9 Rukus are for indictment and telling them what they did. Allah gives them prophets and books and status and what they did. They forgot the message of the prophets and were busy getting the luxury of this temporary world. If we analyze, the same thing is happening with today's Muslim Ummah. Therefore, there are hadiths of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. My Ummah will also face the same situation as the Israelites, just like one shoe is similar to the other. In another hadith it is said, you will follow your predecessors. And Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam have made it so clear that if the previous ummah, the ummah of the Muslims, had entered the wheat field, you would have entered it too. And if any of them is unfortunate, who has committed adultery with his mother, then one of you will also be suspicious who will do this. Do not assume from this perspective, while reading these verses, that these are the stories of the previous generations. No, this is a mirror for us, and we need to think at every stage. We need to do introspection. Are we in the same misguidance? Keep watching. The second point is to understand that the 2 verses I have recited in the 6th Ruku, the same 2 verses will come in the 15th Ruku, and consider it as 2 brackets. The subject of 9 Ruku is between these 2 brackets. These 2 verses, the brackets are starting from here. Those 2 verses, the brackets are ending on them. The same verses are there in the beginning. In one verse, there is no difference between the 2. In the second verse, only the order of the subject has changed. So all the topics which are in these brackets are going to multiply with the 5th Ruku topic. This is a very common rule of calculation. If there is a number written outside the bracket, after which there is no addition or subtraction, then there will be multiplication. They will be multiplied with all the values inside the bracket. So at every step, the invitation to believe in the Prophet is present in this whole matter, because some verses have come in it, one more prominent, one less prominent, from which some people were fallacy or some people deliberately created disorder. This disorder was once created in the time of Akbar in the form of the religion of God, that only believing in God, believing in the hereafter, and doing good deeds is enough. Believing in any prophet is no need. So this disordered form of religion is known as the Deen-e-Akbar, religion of Akbar. And there will be a verse in this which he has argued nothing else. This disorder arose again in this century through the philosophy of Gandhi. And a very great man among Muslims, a very great genius, Abul Kalam Azad, he too became a victim of this disorder. Mutahida Qawmiyat Gandhi used to recite the Quran in his prayer. Some used to read the Gita, some with Upanishads, some with the Bible, some with the Guru Granth. And Gandhi said, all of this is fine. All are one. All people should be one. All should be one nation. Religion is an individual matter. Some go to the mosque, some go to the temple, some go to the Gurdwara, some go to the church, some go to the synagogue. Nothing matters. So the only solution of this misconception of Gandhi and Akbar are these 7 verses of 5th Ruku of Surah Baqarah, which are multiplied with topics which are in these brackets. So simply understand accepting Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam as a prophet and believed in it is the most important thing. This message is delivered in these verses, that without accepting Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam as a prophet, your all deeds are in vain. Ya Bani Israel, أذكروا نعمتي التي أنعمت عليكم وأني فضلتكم على العالمين. O children of Israel, remember my reward which was bestowed upon you. I have already explained it to you. But the words that are coming here are very powerful. وَأَنِّي فَضَلْتُكُمْ عَلَى الْعَالَمِينَ. I have given you superiority over all the worlds. Is there superiority over the angels too? No. This superiority is over all humans who are in the world and who have different castes. اتقوا يوما لا تجزي نفس عن نفس شيئا. I have already said it. I am saying it again for the third time. The real thing is the hereafter, the day of judgment. If this is prepared, then man will be straight. If weakness comes, then the rest is faith in Allah, faith in the prophethood. Allah knows what all forms He will adopt. Look, in this verse, there are 4 aspects. The judgment of the hereafter, وَاتَّقْوَى يَوْمًا, and fear that day. لَا تَجْزِي نَفْسٌ عَنْ نَفْسٍ شَيْئًا, the day no soul will help another soul. وَلَا يُقْبَلُ مِنْهَا شَفَاعَةٌ, and no recommendation from anyone will be accepted. Categorical denial. وَلَا يُخَذُ مِنْهَا عَدْلٌ, and no ransom will be accepted. وَلَا هُمْ يُنْصَرُونَ, and they will not be able to get any help.